Good day, YouTube. I'm back. Weekend, you know what that means. Another robot's on his way. Last week I did the Autobot crane grapple, and I said that this week is something that's very much similar and related to grapple. It's another Autobot big truck vehicle. They had the same mold in the original toy line. They were, I don't know if they're considered twins like Sunstreaker and Sideswipe were, but they basically were. And well, before further ado, I'll just show you. Today's reveal is the Autobot Inferno. As you see by the picture, it's basically the same vehicle, only Grapple was a yellow crane, Inferno is a red fire truck. Inferno in the original series, he was one of my favorites that came along after that original wave of Autobots. I always loved big trucks. When I was a kid and we were going to like Toronto or whatever, I would count them on the car ride there. When I got bored, like I would just look for trucks. I love the whole idea of trucks. They're just so amazing in my opinion. And I've always continued to love them to this day as an adult. So to acquire Inferno and Grapple, these deluxe figures of them all these years later is a really cool thing. So these were two of the characters that I was most forward to revealing and unboxing. Now Inferno in the original series was he was kind of like an emergency vehicle, obviously, because he was a fire truck. If there was some sort of fire going on or other emergency that needed some attention, he would be, you know, first on the scene with his fire retardant foam to deal with the situation. And but much like, very much unlike Grapple, who was, you know, his specialty was in designing things and building things, and he shied away from the fighting a little more. Inferno was just as enthusiastic about laying a butt kicking on the Decepticons as he was in dealing with emergencies. So he was all around a pretty effective Autobot and a pretty well-liked Autobot as well. So here is kind of a clip that showcases both him in his robot mode fighting the Decepticons, as well as shifting into his vehicle mode and dealing with some fire situations.
Okay, Autobots, let him have it! Inferno, you burned a little budget? Caboose! The choppers are in trouble! Then what are we waiting on? You better stop saving us, Inferno! We're starting to foam at the mouth!
Yeah, so there you see kind of what he looked like in that original series and how he kind of behaved and stuff. So he was, like I said, he was a well-liked Autobot who was a cool customer in both modes, and it's no surprise that him and Jazz were on a case together, right? Because he is also a cool customer. Here's a look at Grapple, Inferno's original toy from the 1980s. So as you can tell by that picture, it's very much the exact same mold as Grapple was in that original toy line, other than different color and different accessory on the top of the truck, sort of thing. So, and that's much the exact same thing here. I'm having a feeling that this will be my quickest transformation yet, because I had practice on Grapple last week, and I'm assuming this is going to be virtually the same, other than folding up the ladder instead of the crane will be the only sort of difference in this one. So before further ado, let's get him out of the package, see what he looks like, and then we'll get him transformed. Inferno, here we go. Love the size of these trucks. They're pretty meaty compared to those cars. Wait till you see what's coming in a couple weeks. Or no, next week. All right, what do we got here? We got the card, of course. Fantastic. Stickers. Ratchet also came with stickers. It seems to be the emergency guys that come with these stickers. Instructions, of course. And now all the bits. Oh, I love the bits. All right, so here we have the big guy himself. Look at that. Big, meaty fire truck. I love it. Can't wait to get him in bot mode. Blaster. Very much the same as Grapple's, I think, if I remember correctly. He's got some, like he's spraying water on stuff, you know, one of those effects that you can stick in his arm or whatever. Some sort of cable here. Yeah, some sort of, oh, fire hose, I'm assuming. Something like that. And then we got, it's like a grill with some sort of stand or something attached. I have no idea what this is. I'm probably not going to use it anyways, but very curious. The front grill, in case you want to change it up, like Grapple had as well, but I like the straight up like chrome one, rather than this kind of one. And then the nozzle for shooting his emergency liquids. And then these, I'm not sure what these little gray things are. We'll find out. And then of course the different faces. Just like Grapple, he had a different colored head you can put on. The one in here is probably just straight red. Well, maybe not, it looks black in there. But yeah, a different casing for the face. And then 3 different faces besides the one he's already got in there, so. Unsure of which one I'm gonna go with yet, but that is what's in here. So let's time lapse a bit of a build here and we'll see what he looks like. Welcome back, and as you can see, my little kitty friend left me. I think she heard some geese flying over the roof and went to check out the situation. So, also, you'll see I'm in my shorts because we've had like 3 or 4 sunny days in a row all of a sudden, which is like, what? That never happens. So, we've had some nice, unseasonably not as cold weather lately, although the snow is supposed to come later this week. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I got my Harry Potter hat on, reminds me of spring. Got my shorts on. So yeah, it's a happy day, it's a happy video. This is a happy, happy Transformer. I wanted Inferno when I was a kid so bad. And when I was purchasing all these Transformers over the last number of years and months, this was maybe not the one I was most looking forward to, but it's at least in the top 3. And when I took him out of the box and transformed him and got him into this state, I was like, it was worth every penny. As you can see, he looks amazing. It just looks exactly as you would imagine Inferno to look in a kind of deluxe kind of figure. So, and I don't know if you can tell from the time-lapse videos because they're so short to begin with, but yeah, I breezed through his transformation. After doing Grapple last week, it was like, oh, okay, I know what to do. And his putting his ladder away compared to the crane of Grapple was way easier, and it fit a little better. There wasn't so much I don't know what going on back here like there was with Grapple. He seems a little bit better designed than the other one in terms of his transformation and stuff. And as I was going through the instructions, some of those mystery items, the grill that had the clear plastic on the front, I was looking on the back of the box and I read a couple comments in the instructions that were in English, and it was him in Red Alert, which is, Red Alert was the same mold as Sideswipe. He was a Lamborghini Countach, and he came around the same time as Inferno, and he was also an emergency vehicle of some sort, and so they had a relationship. And I guess there's a picture on the back of the box where Inferno is kind of carrying Red Alert, who must have been damaged or whatever, and so that must be, I don't remember because it's been a while since I've watched through the series again, but there must have been an episode where he was carrying a Red Alert, and they kind of made that that kind of situation for these toys. So you can put the grill on the front here, and it's got a plastic thing, and if you have Red Alert, you can plunk him in there like he's carrying him. So that's what that was all about. And then yeah, I think everything else was self-explanatory in there. I did put a couple of stickers on the side there, the fire department signs, but other than that, yeah, I can't wait to add him to the shelf because I've been looking forward to opening him. It took me a lot of discipline to put him towards the end of the series of robots that I'm opening, because I did want him to be near the end because he's one of my favorites, and he's I think one of the coolest ones. So, but it took a lot of self-discipline to do that. So at this point there will be 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 weeks left of openings that I have already acquired, and of course I've got a couple of other figures that I'm watching in my eBay account right now. I'm just waiting to accrue enough of my survey points that I use to convert to PayPal dollars in order to buy these things, in order to get to a level that I'm going to be able to get at least 1 or 2 more, one bigger one that I'm really excited about, hopefully, that I can add to the guys I already have right now. So there will at least be 4 more weeks in a row here of other ones, and then after that, hopefully again, over time, there will be sporadically as I can, like I said, I can build up enough points and acquire them at the on the go sort of thing. So, but there's 4 more for sure in a row coming, and then there will be more in the future sporadically. So it'll be more of a surprise as we go on after these last 4. So the last 4 are pretty awesome. The only hints I'll give you is that 3 of them are bigger. 1 of them is much smaller, and they are all Decepticons. We've done all Autobots up to now, but the rest are all Decepticons. I saved the bad guys for last because they're some pretty awesome figures that I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's all the hints I'll give you for now, so you got to stay tuned to see. And I think I only get 1 view on these Transformers unboxing videos, so whoever you are, you'll have to just wait in bated breath and super suspense. So see you next week.